Today we are taking a look at the Air Jordan 4 UNC. What's up guys, BJ Kicks here. Welcome back to my channel Kicks on Kicks, where I review sneakers. Now today we are looking at the Air Jordan 4 in the UNC colorway. And if you couldn't tell, I'm a pretty big UNC fan. I think I reviewed like 3 UNC shoes on the channel in the last week. And hey, this might be my favorite of the bunch. I can't even lie. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of the shoe. We'll take a look at the packaging, and I'll give you some legit checking indicators in case you are trying to buy this shoe on the third-party market and you want the real thing and not this high-quality replica. Speaking of, got to give a huge shout out to the seller that sent these over. Thank you so much, Icy Star, for donating this pair to the channel for content. Quite quality, valuable content this will be. So let's go ahead and take a look at the shoe, starting with the bottom. I love looking at the outsole, and the Air Jordan 4 outsole has become one of my favorites. In fact, the Air Jordan 4 is one of my favorite Jordan models. But anyway, we got this in all of the colors you'd expect to see on a UNC release. So of course, your outsole, you got some hits of gray at the top and the bottom, or the toe and the heel. In your midfoot, you got this black herringbone pattern. And of course, nice little pop of Carolina blue. Look, we know the drill. This is not university blue or powder blue. This is Carolina blue. Never disrespect my Tar Heels. Anyway, nice blue Jumpman in the middle of that white midfoot panel. Very cool. Now, moving up to the midsole. Now, of course, your black rubber outsole is going to extend out to portions of the midsole, but it's broken up by this nice gray and black speckled or cement print. You know, most familiar from the white cement, but you got that black and gray spackling right there. Very cool. And your midsole toward the back is, of course, two-tone. So you got your gray with black spackles. Then you've also, and honestly, I was trying to make sure these are black and not navy blue, but they are black. And then you got bottom on the, or white on the bottom of your midsole. Your air unit here is a white, almost looks kind of grayish, but it's a white air unit in there. And then let's move up to the upper, where on this one, you've got a nice university blue suede. Now on the university blue ones, you had a nubuck. On the 5s, you got a nubuck. But this is a pretty nice short-haired suede. And man, I mean, what else can I say about it? It's nice. You got nice movement. You can write your name in it. That's all dope. And that's really what makes up the majority of your upper. Of course, one nice feature on the 4s is always the wings. So on the lateral side, as well as the medial, you got these nice wings with that same gray and cement spackling that you noticed on the midsole. And then toward the top, you got these black eyelets. Very nice, very nice. Now, the other identifying feature on your Jordan 4, other key feature, I would say, is this mesh, this plastic caging. Here it's done in a university blue plastic material with some nice cloth underneath. And it's the same material on your tongue. So looking at your top-down view, speaking of the tongue, you got nice university blue laces, and your black, or your university blue caged tongue extends all the way up till you get to the top, where you've got this nice, huge white and gray Air Jordan flight tag with a bit of something extra. You got this little flap right here that's reminiscent of the old school Nike Swingman jerseys. It says Team 23, quality products inspired by the greatest basketball player ever. I mean, it's a Jordan shoe. Who else are they going to think is the greatest ever, right? Moving on to the back, you got your standard Air Jordan 4 heel tab. And of course, on the back, you got your Jumpman logo. Not Nike Air, since this is not an original colorway. And I'm not mad at it. I like it. You got your spackling there. And of course, your heel tab, a little flexible. It's still going to cut into your Achilles, but it's okay. It's worth it, right? Now, under your tongue, you've got this is pretty much a black sock liner. It's almost like a dark gray with your upside down Air Jordan on your left shoe. Make sure there's nothing different on the right. Yeah, same on the right. And then on your insoles, you got a black insole with Carolina blue Jumpman there. So like I said, if you couldn't tell, I'm a pretty big Carolina fan. This is a dope Carolina shoe. Let's take a look at the packaging real quick. So this is your standard Air Jordan 4 box. You know, it's not a hinge top like some other releases we've seen. It's just, you know, lift up box. You got your University Blue Air Jordan hits there on the sides. Of course, on the top, standard Air Jordan, huge Jumpman flight logo. And of course, the one differentiating feature on this box is it's done in the UNC colorway. So Carolina blue Jumpman, nice black flight tag on this white canvas here. And on the bottom is your standard gray and black Oreo or cement print. Now this is the Air Jordan 4 Retro in University Blue and Black. So once again, you know, another great Carolina colorway on a great Air Jordan silhouette. You know, MJ played for the greatest university basketball team of all time. And they get dope collabs. I can't lie. Only thing that would make this better would have been a University of North Carolina logo somewhere on the shoe, but I guess they'll leave that for the player editions. I need a pair of PEs, but I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Anyway, that's the shoe. I got to give this a solid 9 out of 10 because as much as I love Carolina and Carolina blue, how often are you really going to get to wear Carolina blue suede before it starts to show signs of normal wear and tear? Let's look at some legit checking indicators real quick. Really the biggest thing you want to look out for on this pair of Jordan 4s in particular is the color on this cement print. On a lot of the replicas, you'll notice when you get them side by side that this gray has like a little bit of a greenish, almost tan tint to it compared to your regular or your authentic pairs. So that's something to look out for if you got two shoes side by side. But other than that, man, I don't know. The shape on this toe box looks pretty good. Typically, you can tell that they're more boxy on the replicas. A lot of times there's movement on these cages. This is a very, very high quality replica is what I'll tell you. So if you're trying to buy these on the secondary market, be careful because in a lot of cases, unless you take a black light to this, you're not going to know the difference. So again, shout out to Icy Star for a great experience and sending these over super quick. Let's go ahead and get these on feet while I'm in my whole Carolina fit.